While experiencing these van life stealth camp adventures, I'm always looking for ways to stay warm during these very cold Canadian winter nights.
This is the coldest I have ever been.
I've tried just a -9 sleeping bag, a Mr. Heater, and even an electric blanket. I saw Mav using hand warmers in one of his videos, so I thought I'd give it a try during the coldest winter night I've ever experienced.
It's -23 degrees
Minus
outside.
23 degrees.
We'll also be supporting a local mom and pop shop for a hearty breakfast before venturing out on an 8-kilometer hike in this beautiful Canadian wilderness. After the hike, we get to treat ourselves to another local mom and pop shop for an awesome New York steak dinner. If you want to see if I survive only using hand warmers to stay warm, then grab something to eat, sit back, and enjoy this video. Hey guys, how you doing? It's Ken from KBDProductionsTV, and I have a fun episode for you today. But first, we're going to start off our show here with Linda's Eating Place and Coffee Shop, and we're going to be doing a hike first in a conservation area called Copeland. So we're going to need some fuel before we do that. Put it in the park, and I found this place first, and I'm like, well, what's in this area? And that hiking spot, it's got a nice big long loop hike, so we're going to be doing that. But I want to fuel up first. We're going to grab a bowl of porridge and raisins. I'm going to see if she can add some blueberries in there just to help get me that kick I need. And then after that, we'll be doing trying to stay warm with the toe warmers and the hand warmers, and there are 10 pairs, so we are going to use all of them and put them inside our sleeping bag, maybe put them on top of the sleeping bag, put them beside, underneath, whatever it takes to stay warm tonight. I did bring my solar generators just in case. I did bring my heater just in case. And I also did bring my electric blanket just in case. So let's go into Linda's, grab that food, come back here and eat it with you. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Hi. All right, how are you doing? Could I order like a bowl of porridge with the raisins? Can you also put like a couple scoops of blueberries, if you have any? And a large coffee?
Just have one side.
Okay.
Want anything in it?
No, just black, please. Fantastic. Thank you very much. You have a great day.
Stay warm.
You too. Bye. All right. We are back in the vehicle. This jacket is so big. My wife's like, we have an extra jacket upstairs, so you're going to go on this big hike. And so I'm like, oh, let's check it out. And it's a big puffy jacket, let me tell you. That was nice of them to add blueberries for me. Really appreciate that. Blueberries and oatmeal are like a superfood right there. Especially when you're going to be doing what I'm going to be doing. All right, ladies and gentlemen, check out this super breakfast to get me through this hike that's coming up. Can't remember how many kilometers it is, but there's our coffee. And over here we got our oatmeal with raisins. That's normal on the menu. I asked them if they could please put some blueberries in there, just because I need that blueberry kick. Let me know if you like raisins in oatmeal, if you like blueberries. I used to love to put brown sugar all over it and condensed milk. That to me was a nice porridge. But again, I'm trying to cut back on certain things, adding it to my food like sugar and milk products and stuff. So cheers, guys. And the same as my coffee, guys. A few of you have noticed that I've been ordering black coffees, and I don't do the double, which is 2 sugar, 2 cream anymore. So again, I'm trying to cut back. Trying is the key word, people. I was just letting this cool down a little bit because it is crazy hot. Whoa! Yeah. Oh, there are tons of blueberries in the bottom. I'm like, oh, she didn't give me that many. But they're all, oh my God, look at the bottom. It is contaminated with goodness. I definitely like this with the raisins. I'll see you guys in a bit. Last bite. Okay, so Copeland Forest is 15 kilometers away. Let's do it. It's just up here on the right, I think. People just park their car. I don't think is there parking down there? I see car tracks. Yep, good. That just looked like a snowmobile track, but kind of freaked me out for a second. And it looks like we are the only people here. Nice. We're going to be using the all trails map just to keep us on course, because there's a lot of trails in there. There's a swamp and rail trail loop, and I think that one is 7.9 kilometers, which is 2.5 hours, which is probably right up my alley today. And there's one here, it's 24 kilometers, 7.5 hour hike. Jeez, that would be a good one to do, eh? Talk about burning calories. So we're going to stick with this one, and we've got good cell reception here, so I'll be able to track my there we go, hit full map. I'll be able to track it and make sure I stay on course, because like, look at all the trails in there. You definitely could get lost in that maze of trails, so I'm going to keep navigating on this route. I brought my spikes, brought long johns, and that's all. We'll put all that stuff on and then we'll head out. Ready to go. Forgot to mention, it's minus 19 degrees Celsius, which I think is minus 0.4 degrees Fahrenheit. So it's cold. Interesting. You know how this actual made track for the skiers, cross-country skiers, and then they don't have to make their own way. They just dig into that track. We are still on track. That's us, the little blue guy, and we are headed down to this loop, and then we'll head back that way along that top trail, and then head back to the car, which is way over there. Looks like we got to a part of the trail that only one person has come through, so I'm going to be dredging through this deeper snow. Definitely going to burn more calories. I've been spoiled the last 4 kilometers. Not anymore. Time to head back to the chalet. Trusty Rusty. We are now in the home stretch. Holy schmoly. I'm tired. Well, made it back to the chalet, Trusty Rusty. It is minus 17 degrees out, and the wind chill is minus 24. My cheeks are frozen. Turns out the GoPro doesn't really like minus 24 degrees and stopped working a bunch of times. But this beer definitely is keeping me warm. I don't know what the temperature is in here. It is definitely warmer in here than it is outside. I don't know, I'm guessing maybe 1 degree, maybe 0. I just checked restaurants in the area, and there's a place called HQ Restaurant and Tap House. We're not going to be drinking any beer, but we definitely want to go over there, and they've got some pretty cool things on the menu. And I think I'm going to do like an appetizer and like a steak with shrimp and stuff. So let's go over there, wait for them to open, which is at 4 o'clock. We got an hour. So I'm going to take some of this stuff off, downgrade my clothing, and sit back, relax, and then we'll wait for that restaurant to open. And then it looks like we're going to have an awesome dinner. It's now 4 o'clock and the open sign on HQ is open. Let's go grab our food, come back here, and eat it once again with you. I am so looking forward to this. Hello.
How are you?
All right, how are you doing?
Good.
I would love to try your tequila shrimp
Sure.
and your New York steak with the mashed potatoes
Okay.
to go.
Yeah. Is that everything?
That is everything. Thank
How
you.
do you want the steak done?
Medium, please.
Okay. There we go.
Great, thank you very much.
Have a good night.
You too.
Thank you.
Good luck.
We'll see you soon.
Of course, I'll bring my wife back. That is a very cool place in there. If you live anywhere in the area, please come back and support these guys. They are struggling like crazy. They said the community in this area is amazing, helping them out, ordering all the time, and keeping them alive. But I can't wait to see this food. Holy smokes, ladies and gentlemen, I am in for a feast. Over here we got those garlic shrimp, tail on. Look at all those onions and tomatoes and herbs and spices. Over here we got that medium cooked New York steak. We got the green beans, mashed potatoes, sauteed mushrooms, a couple onion rings, and a bunch of little breadsticks. I guess they're garlic breadsticks. Okay, let's eat. Mm-hmm. Mmm. Mm-hmm. That is lovely, ladies and gentlemen. The shrimp are tender and juicy. Make sure you get all of it. You can hear how crunchy they are. I've been looking forward to this for hours. Nice little baguette. More garlic. More butter. I'm gonna have to have one of these mushrooms. Just staring at me. We're gonna sleep well tonight. A beautiful, succulent shrimp. We got these big, huge onion rings. Crunchy. And there's a lot of tomatoes and onions in the bottom. They've all fall down. I'm gonna have to scoop it up and do this. Let's see if we got a nice medium steak. Yeah. If I ask medium rare, sometimes they go too rare, so not this place necessarily, but just in general. So let us know in the comments below if that's medium, medium well. I think it's a medium or medium well. And I asked for medium. I like it a little bit pink. So maybe I don't know my steak lingo. Anyway, here we go. Cheers. Still tastes great. Oh yeah. It's nice to have a treat like this after doing a nice hike like that. All right, this time I got a piece of steak, onion ring, and mushroom. Let's put a bit of mashed potato on there too. Why not? Last bite, and it was that good. Let's clean up. Found a great and familiar place to sleep tonight. You'll recognize it right away, and it is the en route, which we've been to before. And the best thing about this is a 24-hour washroom, which we might need later on. So I'm always planning ahead. All set up and ready to do the stealth camp. But it is only 6 o'clock at night, and it is 13 degrees in here. It's probably 13 degrees in here right now because I've been driving around a little bit, and the heaters were on, so that's why it's probably 13 degrees in here. So we'll see how well that does as the night progresses. I do have change of clothes, water, and everything, but because we are at this truck stop, I'm gonna go grab a hot chocolate, and that will set the mood for tonight. Thank you. Well guys, GoPro did it to me again. It just corrupted the last file I just shot, which is me coming into the van, taking off my jacket, taking off my boots, putting on my big woolly socks, having a sip of my hot chocolate, and telling you that it was pretty good hot chocolate to have on a cool evening like this. Let's call it a cold evening like this. And then when I first got in here, it was 7 degrees. Then it dropped to 6 degrees by the time I finished that clip almost. And then I got out the heat, the hand warmers. We ripped it open. We took out 2, 4, 6 of them. You have to take them out, shake them, get some air and oxygen into them. Then they start heating up. And then I proceeded, I can't believe I have to do this all over again. Proceeded to tell you that I'm not going to be using this electric blanket tonight, but I'm bringing the electric blanket. Like, I'm not going to actually plug it in, but it's still going to be here. So I opened up my sleeping bag and I started putting these in. So that's what it looks like. Again, I shook them up, made sure that they got air activated, and then I put them in here. And inside here now, whoo, it's nice and toasty. I put 2 down at the end, one at this end, one at that end. And that's going to keep my feet warm. And then I put 2 at the knee areas, one there, and then I put 2 at the butt section. And later on, so that's 6. We still got a lot left to go. And I'm going to put 2 more up here, and depending on how the night goes. And that's when I went and shut off the GoPro camera, but it wouldn't shut off, which means something is wrong with the camera once again. And it just does this once in a while, and it's always right in the middle of a really good clip that I'm trying to shoot for you guys. Silly GoPro, what is going on, dude? Anyway, so I'm just gonna sit back now and watch some Netflix and enjoy my hot chocolate. And then probably at around 9 o'clock, I want to go to bed early because I want to get up early, go into Tim Hortons, grab myself a coffee, and then head home. And I got to edit all this stuff up for you guys so you can have something to watch Friday night or Saturday, depends on how long it takes me to put all this video together. So we're gonna let this continue to heat up. We're just gonna lie on top of it for now and watch some Netflix, like I said, and enjoy my Tim Hortons hot chocolate. All right, see you in a bit. Okay, let's try. We're gonna add, I'm just gonna put my hand inside. It is like really warm in there. Wow. These things are doing a great job. Yeah, like, I just want to go to bed now because it's so cold. These things are like, oh my gosh, they are so warm. Oh my goodness. I just went outside for a second just to get a couple shots of the van and froze my fingers off. Minus 20 and all, you know. Okay, so we are going to get in. I hope the camera doesn't fall over. I hope you guys can see me. I'm definitely going to add a couple more, probably in the morning. I'm going to probably open up a couple. I can't figure out how to open these stupid things. There's a terrace somewhere, and I get it easy sometimes. Sometimes I don't. I'm going to get up in the morning and throw a couple of these into my boots before we get up, or I'll get the toe warmers. These are going to be up on my chest area. The hot chocolate was amazing. Oh my gosh. Oh. One fun thing about this sleeping bag, not the easiest thing to do up. It always kind of gets caught on the material, and sometimes it's hard to get out in the morning because you're like working it. Oh my gosh. This, I don't know why, but it just feels like it's way colder than any other night I've ever been in, but it's not. I've been in colder. All right, so these are heating up, so I make sure they're fully air activated. And again, I'm gonna keep one in my pouch, and then one up in the hoodie area. I don't want to put it near my skin just in case. Like, chances are it'd wake me up if it actually started to get way too hot. But anyway, guys, I guess we will see you in the morning, and I'll let you know how it goes. This is only a -9 sleeping bag, and it's -20 outside, -2 in here. I bet it's going to get even colder inside this vehicle once I zip this bag up and not release any more heat into this vehicle. But it'd be interesting to know how effective these are to actually warm up the vehicle. But I think you'd need like 1,000 of them and then hung all over the place. All right, guys, have a good night. We'll see you in the morning if I survive. Ciao. Good morning. This is what it's like living in a cocoon overnight. The hand warmers did really well. It is really nice in here. As you can see, maybe by my breath, that the cold air is coming in through the sleeping bag hole, and it's all cinched up real tight. So this is what it's like getting out of bed with this style of sleeping bag. It takes a bit of time. Let's take a peek out. It is daylight. I think it's just 7:45, and the sun should be coming up. I think that's the sunrise off that reflector there. I can't wait to see how cold it is in here. And put a little bit of light on the situation. Oh my. It's -16 in here, people. My goodness. Let's see if we can get some light on that. Can you guys see it? -16. Yeah, that is crazy cold. I think that's the coldest people I've ever been in this vehicle. So I think the hand warmers came in very handy. I'll definitely be using them in the future. Let me take the windows off, get some light in here. We are getting a beautiful sunrise. Oh, I just knocked my glasses over. Oh, look at that sunrise right there. My cold glasses are all fogging up. I can't see anything. We have one more. Get as much light in here as possible so you guys can see what's going on. But there we go. Wow, the blankie fell off. It's way over there. Windows are all fogged up, but the sun is shining. That parking lot is not busy at all, but a lot of cars are coming in all of a sudden. That's funny. That's amazing, that one car in this parking lot. But all these cars are, oh look, they're all going to Starbucks. I'm getting to the gas station. Okay, number one thing I have to do is get this engine started, and then we'll get our very cold boots on. Heater on. Very crispy day. Can't believe it's -16 in here, man.
It's -23 degrees
Minus
outside.
23 degrees.
The wind chill is currently -23 degrees.
Wow. Yeah, officially, this is the coldest I have ever been in my vehicle, and it's a very successful evening. It's not a very successful morning, let me tell you. It is cold. I actually was sweating a little bit inside my sleeping bag. The hot pockets are hand warmers. If you were actually lying on it, you have to move it off to the side, because it just felt like it was too hot to be like right against your back or your bum or your leg. Most of them ended up near my feet, which was the best place for them because my upper body was really doing fine by itself. But I'd say at least 6 of them were down there and the other 2 were up by my back area. But again, I had to keep moving them off. So let's wait for this thing to warm up. We'll zip inside, grab ourselves a big coffee, and then we'll come back here and end the video off. They are a little tiny bit warm. Yeah, which is good. And I think I put most of them on at what, 8 o'clock last night? So it's 12 hours later and they still have a little bit of heat left in them. Ooh, it's getting warmer, minus 13. Glad that works. Oh, it's stuck in here for days. Woo! It is crispy. Let's keep that heat in as much heated as it is. Holy schmoly, people. There's that beautiful sunrise. People going to work, people gassing up, people heading in for their coffees, trucks arriving, Starbucks. Let's go get a coffee, man. Okay, it is now warm enough in here. I don't need my gloves. So let's leave this place of frozenness. You got all these layers of clothing on, hats, hoodies. You can't move your head.
Hi, what can I get for you?
Good morning. I'd like to get a large latte, please.
Large latte?
Yes, please.
Anything else?
That's it, thanks.
$5.93.
Thank you. $5.93 for a coffee here at Starbucks. Oh my goodness. All right, ladies and gentlemen. So we survived a minus 23. Next step, minus 30. I'm planning another trip to go up to North Bay and meet up with Carl and Josh and Joe. And I think we're going to be doing like an ice hut adventure. They have these, Sean is lending us one of his large fishing huts. And it's going to be fantastic. We're going to do fishing for crappie, and we're going to do a catch and cook. And it's going to be a freaking phenomenal video. Chances are up there it's going to be minus 30 something. Be prepared for that one. It's going to be fun. Oh, fantastic. You guys are fast. Bye. Wow, so much faster than Bradford. Sorry, Bradford. But did you see how fast that was? Holy schmoly. Either they have a whole bunch ready or they're just fast. Oh, that is so warm. Thanks, Starbucks. Oh, thing of beauty. Thing of beauty. Way to wake up to a nice Starbucks latte. So there's your verdict, guys. If you want to stay warm in minus 23 degree Celsius weather, bring a bag of hand warmers, throw them into your sleeping bag, and you will survive. In fact, you might actually start to sweat a little bit like I was this morning. So thumbs up to hand warmers. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for hanging out with me on this minus 23 degree hand warmer survival episode. Thank you very much for everyone for subscribing, for viewing, for commenting, for liking, for sharing. That's a big one I'd like you guys to do for me. And of course, all my channel members for all their support, and all my supporters over on Patreon. Every single one of you guys are amazing. I couldn't be doing these things without you. If you enjoy these videos and you want to show your support for me doing these videos just for you, hit it with a thumbs up, ding, 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 ding. But if you're still hungry for more, check out that playlist I dumped down over there, and we'll see you over there. Bring your hunger.